101.1 Smart FM, the spirit of Indonesia. Yes, okay. As usually every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Of course, we have a special meetings here on Smart FM 101.1. Of course, normally Smart Up Your Life English discussion with English communities. Okay, giving applause first. Yeah, as usually, I'm not alone here. We have a friends from many a view of English meeting clubs. I mean, wow, there are 5. Oh my God, there are 5 here. Okay, see on the camera. There are 5 meeting clubs here. Okay, but I wanna start from maybe you. Okay, could you explain what is your name, where are you from, and what is your meeting clubs?
Okay. Thank you so much. So I'm Aan Mujisat. You may call me Aan. So hello everyone.
Oh wow.
And then I'm from Equinsa. So Equinsa is one of the English clubs sheltered in Samata Goa.
What stand for?
Equinsa is just Equinsa.
Oh, just Equinsa.
Yeah, just Equinsa. Actually, it's an abbreviation at the first, but as the time passed by, it's just Equinsa.
How do we call you?
Aan. Yes,
okay.
you may call me Aan.
Okay, so what about the schedule? If the people, I mean, like a participant want to visit.
Okay, if you want to join our class, you may come every Sunday.
Okay.
So we have an English meeting at the time at 4 p.m. in an afternoon. So you may come to Samata. Samata is one place in Samata. Specifically in UIN Alauddin Makassar.
Okay, how can you direct viewers and smart listeners at home? And maybe you have an Instagram, I mean, Equinsa to follow.
Yes.
And DM.
If you want to know more about Equinsa, you may visit the Instagram. It's Equinsa. Or you also may come to our shelter. It was in Samata. You may see the complete address in our Instagram.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, please follow. Come. Okay, what about you? Okay, could you explain what is your name and where are you from? What is your meeting club? Okay, come on, please.
Okay, so thank you for the opportunity. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nurul Azara Ramadhani, but mostly people call me Zara.
Okay.
I'm one of member from Elliot's Letter. Maybe some of you is your first time hear this community because it's not really famous.
Okay, come on, it will.
Yeah.
Come on, it will.
Okay.
Be optimistic.
Okay, so I'm from Takalar. Yeah. I'm a student at UIN Alauddin State University also.
Oh, wow. What about the schedule of Elliot's?
Okay. Actually, Elliot's focusing on the volunteer program. About the schedule. So I've talked about volunteer. It's not really specific about the schedule. It's about our own program.
Yeah.
So if you want to join our volunteer, you may contact one of our member. Also, you can follow our Instagram. It's namely Elliot's Letter. For further information, if you want to join our volunteer, because we're not really have a weekly like Equinsa or BPC volunteer.
Okay, thank you. How do we call you?
Zahra.
Okay, if you want to know more details about Elliot, you have to follow that Instagram. Okay, hi. What about you, bro? Yeah. Okay, please. Okay, mention your name. Where are you from? What is your meeting club? Please.
Okay. Thank you for the chance. My name is Muhammad Herdin Fajar. You can call me Fajar. I am the representative of Hasanuddin English Community, or we call it HEC. And HEC has a program every on Friday. Before Corona strike us, we conduct it twice a week. But since that, we only conduct it once a week, every on Friday, namely a weekly discussion.
Okay, by
online.
Okay, for more information, maybe
Okay,
have a Instagram. Please
yes,
mention
absolutely.
to smart viewers and
Hack
listeners.
has Instagram, namely hack_Makassar. And to join in their online meeting, you could join in WhatsApp group of Hack.
Okay, for
So-
more details, please follow
Yeah.
Instagram and ask everything if you want to join. Please.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Fajar.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, next. Hi, bro.
Yeah, hello.
Okay, please mention your name, to smart viewers and listeners at home. Where are you from and what is your meeting club? Please.
Okay. Thanks for the chance. So, my name is Gasan Sakiri, but you can call me Gaza.
Wow, guy. Hi, Gasa.
Yeah, I live at Goa and I'm from Mabicara community.
Mm.
So, Mabicara community is a polyglot community. So,
Wow.
anyone who want to practice or learn about foreign language, not only English, but there's so much language like Arabic, Japanese, Mandarin, Korean, German, and Spain. You can come to us and we learn together and we share together. So our class is free.
Oh,
So
wow.
everyone
Yeah.
who wants to share about their knowledge about language or culture from the foreign language, we are very open for that.
Okay.
And yeah, we have online class and offline class. And maybe
What about the schedule?
the schedule itself, it's 3 times in a week.
Mhm.
So yeah, for each language. So anyone who want to learn, you can check on our Instagram,
Yeah.
mabicara.community. So it's very welcome for everyone. who want
Okay,
to
thank
learn.
you, guys. Big applause for us, all of us, communities, English communities in Makassar. Yeah, please follow their meeting clubs, of course. Okay, anyway, of course, as usually, every Tuesday, 7 p.m., every week by week, we have a special topic for discussion. Talking about our topic for this evening, this is very related with literature about language, of course, absolutely. As rich culture in the world, Indonesia, of course, have many or variety of language of system, items, slang, and so on. So tonight or this evening, we will talk about jargon and Gaul terms. Are you ready, guys? Ready, big applause for okay, because our topic for this evening, jargon and how to say Gaul terms. Okay, I wanna start from okay,
Okay,
because you
please.
say I'm ready. Okay,
Okay,
I
I'm
point
ready,
on
I'm
you.
ready, of course.
Okay, what do you think about our topic for this evening?
Our topic, I think it's an interesting things to talk. Since actually many people use the jargon,
Yeah.
bahasa gaul in our everyday life, but they don't realize it.
Yeah.
And it's
Exactly.
actually an interesting topic for me. And then what I know so far about jargon, it's a specific term that sometimes only a few of fellow member in a group that knows it. So it's
yeah.
not so generally, but if you look to the bahasa gaul, the use of it is quite common, especially for youngster, of course,
Yeah.
teenagers. So if we see the jargon, it's quite specifically rather than the bahasa gaul that
and
we usually
genuine.
Yes.
It's genuine.
Yes,
Yeah.
genuine.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
And-
that's for me.
okay, what about you, Rahmat? Please. Okay, what do you think about our topic for this evening?
For me, it is such an interesting topic because jargon is really important if we have a community, English community. Hack has jargon as well. Namely, it's easy.
It's
So
easy.
meaning it's easy to learn English. You don't have to be afraid because we could learn together. So it's easy. That's the jargon of Asan English community. Perfect. So it is important to motivate the member and also the society to learn English. It's easy. Okay, that's the jargon effect. It is important.
Yeah,
That's
it
the
seems
brand-
like yell also like a principle, like a motto.
That's it seems like that motto. So it is important, and for slang word or kata-kata gaul, it is important as well because to mingle or to adapt with the current situation, we have to know this.
Yeah.
So, for example,
Sure.
let's take an example, OTW,
Mm-hmm.
or on the way. Okay,
yeah.
so this is very important to
On
know
the
for me,
way, yeah.
or I guess for everyone, because say for example, if I have a meeting and my boss said that, please text or chat your
On the
friend,
way, man.
okay?
On the way.
And
Yeah,
my
yeah.
friend as soon as possible respond me by texting me
Uh-huh.
OTW.
Even
If I
even the fake not that.
If
Not
I-
like
if-
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's not the problem.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
problem here,
Uh-huh.
if I don't understand his response,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be confused. And,
Yeah.
what I have to
Yeah,
say to my
definitely.
boss
Mhm,
if
mhm.
I don't know this term.
Mm.
So I have to know this. So this is important.
Okay,
I
thank
guess
you.
that's
Keep
it.
your statement.
Okay, thank you.
Nice. Okay, what about you, Zahra? Okay, like a cake. No, kidding. Okay, please. What is your opinion about our topic for this evening?
Okay, talking about jargon and Gaul terms or slang is really an interesting topic.
Mhm.
Actually, this is my first time know the difference between jargon and Gaul terms or
Yeah.
slang. Without joining this, I didn't know what's the difference about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I really, I was thinking like jargon and
Same.
Gaul terms
Mm.
are the same thing, but no, it's not. And I really appreciate this topic. By this topic, I could know, and also the topic is really important for us to know about where is the jargon from and what is the difference between jargon and Gaul slang. Also, we have to pay attention about the difference about both of them.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just say that word without paying attention, or we have to know our interlocutor. We just talk without apakah mereka paham apa yang kita katakan ini.
Sometimes or oftenly not realized.
Yeah,
about it, right?
yeah. Jadi it's really important to know about that word. Also important for us to pay attention about siapa yang bakal kita temani talk to.
I got a point. Thank you, Zahra. Okay, what about you, brother Gaza? Okay, the one and only name, very unique, Gaza. Oh my god.
Gaza.
Okay. How do you think about our topic for this evening, Gaza?
Okay, for our topic is jargon and Gaul terms, right?
Mm.
So jargon is just like when we try to send a message about our company or community, like
Yeah.
we can send them without say the meaning, but they have to know about the meaning.
Mhm.
For example, like in our community, Mabicara community, we have a jargon like we learn together and we share together. It's very commonly, but everyone, I mean, we have a special message to them who want to join in Mabicara. I mean, we learn in here, we share in here. So I mean, jargon is very important if in this era for industry era, because we have to set our goals. Who is our marketing? So that's we have to put that jargon in the right things, in the right word. And special for the Gaul terms, yeah, it's very commonly I think I use. I mean, in my company too, we use the Gaul terms, and we have to know how to respond it, and then we have to understand. So I mean, if we talk with anyone who has many vocabulary about the Gaul terms, we have to know about it. I mean, maybe if we ask like, what is the meaning? I mean,
To make a sense, right?
yeah,
To
sense,
make a
right.
sense.
So I mean, we have to make it clear, but we have to know it about what kind of Gaul term we use for the communication, because it's very important if we want to try something, but maybe with in a different way,
Yeah.
not in a common way. So
I
I think
agree.
it's important to us to learn about how to make a good jargon and how to use these Gaul terms for our daily tasks, like that.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I move to you, Zara again. Okay, do you have a favorite jargon or Gaul term, and what are they? Could you mention?
Okay, so I'll start with my favorite
Yeah.
slang. Actually, it's a local slang.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, it's okay. I use the
Kentucky?
actually it's like misal we are talking about
Uh-huh.
sekarang sudah di mana Pak? We just use like demons. Nah, demands pakai padahal di mana demands.
Oh my
Nah,
God.
iya.
Oh my God. The baby boomers don't understand about it. Demands.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah,
Demands.
demands. Yeah.
Mhm.
Atau we just like kenapa? I was like kenaps. Iya,
Oh my
kenaps.
God.
Yeah, it's I really love that word when I talk to
Wait
my
me.
friend.
Jiljar.
Yeah, jiljar.
Apa sih jiljar?
Yeah, it's also one of the slang that I use in a daily activity with my friend, and also I use it to my close friend, of course. About
In only your, your circle.
okay, talking about circle. I don't have circle. Yeah, I don't have that specific
That's
circle.
Good. That's good. Okay. Any else? Any addition? You keep
I okay that.
give your statement. Okay, thank you. What about you? Except on the way. Except on the way, your jargon or maybe gold terms. Do you have still? Any
Absolutely.
others? Okay.
Let's say bestie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I really like
best
this
friend.
term. Yeah, yes. So by applying this term, we are as if we are close with this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi bestie.
Yeah.
Sini bestie.
We are close, and by applying this, I guess it's easy to mingle with new environment. I guess because because this term as if show that we are the same age. Okay, and we have the
Even
we have the same.
Even now, it's okay.
Yeah.
Hi bestie. Baby boomers. Hi bestie.
Yeah.
Come closer.
Yeah. So, but by applying this, it's easy to communicate or to work with someone.
Okay.
So yeah, this is very for me also one of good terms.
Okay, we will continue, Rahmat.
Thank
Okay,
you.
what about you, Gaza? Do you have any collection about gaul terms or jargon?
Okay, for me, like sometimes I just like make that word more short. For example, like where you wanted to launch makan siang or maxi, something like that. Maxi, yeah,
Wow, Maxi.
maxi. So
yeah.
but I just put it in how to say I don't use it to everyone. Like if to my people older than me or say no, I don't use that gold term. So I just use it for my friends or for my junior to make it more happy vibes, something like that. So I just have to find maybe.
What about buset serepet pet? No.
Yeah, I mean, some people just might make the trend about the gold term from TikTok, social media, especially. So I mean, most of the gold terms I found in social media, in FYP, something like that. Anubaiji, something like that from Makassar. I mean, that's how we how to say expand our vocabulary, expand our language to make it more simple. But we just have to put that information or the message indirectly in the clear way, something like that. So I think for
It's fun?
it's fun enough for our friends to use that gold terms because it's make us more to be more relaxed when we have a conversation, something like that.
Okay, thank you. What about you, Anne? Do you have any collection about it? Like terms, gaul.
Okay. About gaul terms or slang, actually, in my circle, it's about English slang. So yes, I have. Majority of my friends are an English students. So if we go to one place, and then we don't want if the people around us know what actually we say. So we make a slang word like oh my god. It's so salty. We say it's so salty. We are already salty in here, or she's too fishy. If we want to give a comment to another people, but we don't want if another people get angry with us, so we are using
special
sometimes
code
slang. Or for example, if
what is your favorite?
My favorite is lit. Actually, I rarely use local jargon. Yes, I rarely. Maybe that's because the influence of my circle. I mean, I got a stereotype that sometimes a local slang is quiet. How to say? Rude. Rude. Sometimes, yes. Sometimes, yes. Like a little bit rude or very informal. So I feel sometimes uncomfy to use it. Yes.
What are they
Yes,
mentioning?
I also rarely use a local language actually. Yes, that's why. And
What are they?
yes,
The word. Words.
the words. What?
Your jargon, your
Oh,
goal,
your
your
jargon?
favorite.
My favorite one is lit. Lit. So if I'm happy, I just say wah lit. Just as simple as that.
Okay.
And then yes, just lit.
I think you wanna say 50.
Yes, I mean it's really it's informal, I think, and then yes, just quite uncomfy with that.
Okay, thank you. Give it applause first. Okay, anyway, guys, smart viewers and listeners at home, we will be right back after this. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned on Smartfm 101.1, the spirit of Indonesia. We are back, 101.1 Smart FM, the spirit of Indonesia. Give it applause for us. Yeah, still with us here, and the topic is Jargon and Gaul terms. Okay, we have finished with our second question. We move to the next question, the third question. What is the next question? You know. Okay, my next question is, okay, I start from you, brother. Guys, in your perspective, what is benefit of jargon, slang, or Gaul terms?
Okay, for me, like jargon, slang it has many benefit. Like we have to know about what is the meaning or vision or the mission in our for the community or the corporate itself. So I mean, we have to make it clear enough. Before we made it, I mean, we have to know about who's gonna see our community, something like that. So I mean, slang is very useful too. I mean, there is a lot. I mean, in the future we will explore many things, like many language, many things will have a new. So we have to make maybe new slang for that.
One
so
of beneficial, maybe like to enrich.
enrich.
Yeah.
Yeah, something
Our
like that.
ability in language, right?
Sure. So I mean, we have to understand. I mean, we have to know even for the local slang or for region slang, we have to know about it at least.
Slang
We
at
have
least.
to. Yeah, many sign even for the gestures. Gesture sign, maybe it has any slang for the body gesture itself. But we have to focus just with vocal slang. Like we have to understand what do you mean. I mean, we have to understand what they say to us. We have to understand, make people understand what we say. Maybe with the slang or jargon itself, because it's very important to know. I mean, very important
Year by year, it's important,
year
right?
by year, because it will be new for everything. So we have to prepare for that. Maybe after this meeting, everyone has their own slang or jargon. We have to know. I mean, even for ourselves, we have set our jargon for
Like,
itself. Maybe it's different.
Alhamdulillah,
Yeah.
Sesuatu.
Alhamdulillah for everything, something like that. Or like you are what you listen, like what I saw in the Smart FM. So I mean, it's very important if we want to send a message to them with the jargon or
Tenggelamkan.
something like that. I mean, to make it more easy for them.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, okay, move to you, brother. In your perspective, what is the beneficial or advantages of jargon, slang, or Gaul terms?
Yeah. First, I'm gonna talk about jargon. This is very important. Very important. So, for example, explore Makassar. This is jargon of my office. Yeah, this motivate the employee.
After this, I'll give you my card. Because I'm master of ceremony and you work in tourism. It's very related. Okay.
Yeah, this jargon motivate our employee to do our best.
Yeah.
Okay, to do our best, to show to Makassar, especially Indonesia, that Makassar also has so many destinations, and also traditional culinary.
Makassar bisa tunji.
Yeah, and we are not beaten by Bali. We could
Sure.
also compete with Bali with their tourism. So that's very important. So Explore Makassar is really important to motivate us and to give to the awareness to the for society that Makassar also has very interesting destination, and the tourism our tourism also could compete with the tourism of Bali.
Jargon tourism, like let's visit Indonesia, wonderful Indonesia, explore Indonesia, something like that, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay, thank you.
So that's very important. And the or Gaul terms is important, but not really important for me, because for me,
Thank you. You're very honest, bro. Okay.
important, but not really important as jargon. It only make our activity or our work to be effective. Say for example, as I said before, that OTW. So I guess that's important to know, to make our work
What
to
about
be more
WC?
effective.
No, kidding. Water close. WC, water up close. Sorry. Okay, continue.
Yeah. So So by knowing this, so let's say take an example. Do you know FYI for your information?
Yeah.
Okay? So to know, instead of saying alam mo gustuhan ko, it takes time. It takes time. So I had better say, for FYI,
bestie.
it is more effective. Okay, so if we have conversation with our boss, say, for example, or our client, so it could be more effective. Okay, I
make easier.
Yeah,
right. Okay, the business.
Thank you.
Enriching to make easier. What about you? What is the What is the advantages? Yeah, advantages or beneficial about this goal terms jargon.
Okay, so I think learning and knowing about jargon or slang is really beneficial for us, especially in this era, especially also in teenagers. By knowing jargon and also slang, it can increase our new word. Also, by knowing a lot of jargon atau slang ini bisa lebih mempererat hubungan antara with each other, and also untuk pengetahuan yang lebih banyak,
like culture approach, pendekatan budaya,
culture approach,
something like that.
I think that's it, and I want to show you guys.
Show them.
No, I mean I want to introduce my jargon in my community, alias letter. So we have jargon is like rumah adalah awal dari segalanya. Perhaps everyone already know the meaning about that. But by this jargon, benefitnya bisa lebih keep in lebih make us closer and with each other.
There is no place like there is no best place like home.
Yeah, there is no place like home.
Home sweet home.
Home sweet home. Rumah ada.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, what about you? Aan.
Okay.
AAN.
Okay. As simple as AAN. So, talking about jargon, in my opinion, we talk about an identity of a person or community.
What's like?
For example, Ata. Ata is Asiap. It's the identity of Ata. So if people say Asiap, people will know that it's from Ata. So that's identity. And for example,
what about bandit?
Bandit.
Benda kurla.
Oh yes. And then in a community, in our community we have a jargon. Togetherness is the biggest power, and English is our power. So without we are saying that our community is an English community, but our jargon say that English is our power. It means that we are an English club. So talking about jargon is talking about the identity. And furthermore, talking about jargon is also about an efficient way to communicate
like,
with
you know,
another
our
people.
founding father.
Yes,
Beri
founding
aku
father.
10 pemuda.
Oh yes,
Yeah, akan
yes, that's an
kuguncangkan dunia.
efficient tools.
Yeah, that's
And-
jargon. That's very genuine. My God.
Yes, of course. And
Yeah.
yes, and in this global era, many of us using e-commerce, right? Yes, and as an to the way we say to another people that we have made a transaction, we just say check out. Sudah mah check out. Yeah, that's the efficient way to say something. And for slang words, I think it's the word that shows a closeness, a closeness between people. So probably me and you are just
me,
you and me, you and me.
You guys.
Oh yes, all of us in here.
Okay.
This is the first time we met, right? So by using slang words, it doesn't make us feel so alone. Don't feel alone because we are using the slang. So it's like the closeness between us
We
to
are
build the
not
closeness.
alone.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that way.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I still have, of course, any question. My next question. Okay, I wanna point. Okay, who gonna you again?
Me again.
Okay, we
Please.
talk about benefit just now. What about weakness?
Okay, talk about the weakness.
Yeah.
Actually, jargon is not general as slang. For example, there is a specific jargon that only know by the fellow member of a group. For example, in education, if
Yeah.
we want to make like a curriculum, we say curriculum, but in another field, for example, in law field, they don't say curriculum, but they say analysis. If I'm not mistaken, it's analysis.
Pardon?
Analysis.
Analysis.
Yes, legalist.
Legalist.
And then my background is I'm from UIN Alauddin. So if I say munakasha, have you took your munakasha to, for example,
It's
a
Arabic?
student?
It's Arabic.
Yes.
Okay.
If I say to Kak Fajar from Unhas, do you from Unhas? Oh yes, I have, for example. Oh, okay. If I say to Unhas student,
Let's say.
let's say Kak Fajar is from Unhas, let's say, and I say, have you done your munakasha? Kak Fajar will don't understand about it
What the
because
synonym
only
actually? Synonym.
munakasha is ujian akhir.
Ah.
Ujian akhir. So yes, jargon is specific to a fellow
Okay.
community only.
Okay.
But if I say slang, the weakness of slang is, as what I feel, it's sometimes quiet and informal. Yes,
I agree.
even quiet rude. Yeah, if we
I
use
see.
it not in the prover person like that. So I think just that.
Okay, thank you. Have you? The third question? Fourth question? Not yet? Okay, yeah. Remind me. Okay, the fourth question. What is the weakness of jargon itself?
Okay, for the weakness of the jargon itself, I mean, not everyone understand about the jargon itself. Like, I mean, we have to try to explain them maybe with the product itself. I mean, they have to use the product to know about the jargon itself. I mean, they have to know to feel it, not only to listen it, but they have to feel about the product itself.
I like your perspective because you always put a company perspective.
Because I'm a worker too. Because that's
yeah,
a lot
I
of
see.
I got from my experience itself. I mean, if we want to make personal branding or anything branding, we have to make sure that our jargon is good enough. I mean, it's very very accurate with the people who want to be our market itself. So I mean, the weakness of the jargon is just something like sometimes we have to make it more clear enough. I mean, we have to make people maybe understand with the jargon if they use our product.
Okay.
For the slang terms too. I mean, yeah, same with her. Like sometimes we use that to root for the slang itself. I mean, for the kids itself. I mean, we use that in the many social media, and then we have to make sure that our slang language is very how to say. I mean, it's in the right person. We talk about the slang itself, and yeah, we
could not
everyone.
match between if we have a like business important business with
sure,
jargon, right?
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, yeah, the slang itself just for our friends for daily conversation, something like that. And of course, if we talk about the slang, not everyone know about what we say, right? In the slang, I mean, like I said before, not everyone know about what I say with the slang language, so they have to find out. So it's very important because so many miscommunication when we use slang. And what do you say? I mean, why you say like that? I mean, the meaning of the slang is not like what you think. So I mean, we have to tell them about the meaning of the slang if they don't understand. I mean, we have to use commonly slang to make them understand. And then we have to see in many trending in the social media. I mean, we have to understand about what happened in this world with using this slang, something like that. So many things that I don't get information because I don't know what kind.
Sometimes because slang people's fake.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, yeah, we have to make them understand about what we say, because if there's some miscommunication, so it's gonna be misinformation. So I mean, make sure that you use that slang in proper way, something like that.
Probably. Okay, thank you. Nice. Okay, what about you?
Yeah, for jargon itself, it's gonna have weakness if we don't promote it. So yeah, promote it. Have social media, okay, Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter.
Oh, you use it.
No, I mean, yeah, the jargon has weakness if we don't promote it. I guess that's it. The pop. I just want to talk more about slang. So, if we have to use this properly, okay. So, if we don't use it properly,
It's gonna be.
you're gonna this is gonna be a weakness. Okay. So, say for example, don't say OTW to your parents, say for example, or old people. Okay, the one who are older than you. I mean, older. I mean, the range are quite far. I mean,
colonial, because we guys millennial.
yeah, I mean, it's gonna be impolite, I guess.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you have to be smart enough to speak or to have conversation to apply these terms. Okay, you have to know firstly, in the first place, your environment.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's it. Because
Situational.
yeah. This term or gaul term is gonna be weak if we don't see our environment first. So we have to see our environment first in the first place, so that we could reduce or at least to solve the weakness of gaul terms. I guess that's it.
Okay, so one of the weakness is oftenly impolite when we're using it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. What about you, Zahra? Do you have a coffee or cake? Okay, you not make sense. Zahra is the bake cake coffee.
I love made cake.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you? In your perspective, I mean, your opinion, what is the weakness?
Okay, I think all of us already talked about the weakness of the slang or the jargon, and yeah, of course, the weakness of jargon and slang. I've talked about that. Before we talk about this, we've talked about the beneficial. I said that it could be our new knowledge. It could be our new vocabulary, knowing that. But also, I'd say look smart is sangat penting. Look smart sangat berguna untuk kita, but you have to know
another side.
Jangan sampai you put yourself like, I'm smart, but when you talk about that, your interlocutor
Don't worry, all of us smart because we are here Smartfm.
I mean, this is from my experience.
Okay.
sometimes I use jargon or slang that my friend they do not understand about that.
Yeah.
I just continue to talk, but they don't understand. I thought that myself looks smart, but they think like you're stupid. I mean,
Oh my God.
you think you're smart by saying that. You just stupid because we don't understand what you're saying. Ya, jadi weaknessnya itu mungkin it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because we only think about ourselves without paying attention with the person that we are talking to, and then yeah, it could be new knowledge for people who do not know that before, and then we tell them. But the weakness, if you are talking to people, make sure that you know your place when you are talking to them.
Yeah, like,
and also
similar.
yeah, and also I don't know his name. I forgot. I got that my mind about parents. Sometimes we use slang in our home, like
like
mom.
and subscribe.
No.
Okay,
Like when my mom asked me about what time will you go home, and then I just say I'm on the way. Like I just make abbreviation.
Again and
OTW.
again, similar.
Yeah,
Okay.
like OTW. My mom say, what? What is OTW means? And then
okay.
yeah, so you have to know your person that you're talking to, and then kekurangannya also could make your parents angry if they didn't know.
It's
Yeah.
not polite.
Yeah, it's not polite. So use slang and jargon in the right place.
Okay.
Also in the right person.
Again and again, same reason. So, okay, you have to change. I mean, like, no, kidding.
That's all in my mind. Yeah. Also, it's from my experience.
Okay, wow. Okay, yeah, my next question. Okay, you again. Yeah, Zahra. Yeah.
Okay.
How do you think if our country, because you know our country is very rich, we are one of the richest culture in the world. How do you think about I mean, like another country in abroad lend our, I mean, meminjam, lend our terms as a gaul, as our slang, especially like you know, Malay, Singapore, Brunei, Philippines, and yeah, something like that. How do you think about they lend our language special for our slang, gaul terms?
Okay, I got the point. So I'll say it's apa ya? Ini menjadi salah satu nilai plus kita. By they lend our slang or our slang, it could like introduce our country to them, and then from in reality I saw a lot sekarang technology or social media itu sudah canggih banget ya, sampai we could talk with abroad people, and then we teach them, or we just like, how do you know that word? I know that from social media, and I think this is a very important, dan ini bisa menjadi nilai plus untuk our country, karena ya sudah banyak ternyata foreign people yang belajar tentang bahasa Indonesia, dan dan I really love that. But since I was in junior high school, I didn't know, dan in my perspective, mostly masih banyak foreign yang they don't know about what is Indonesia. Indonesia is Bali. No, dan by by they learn our slang, I mean that's it. Bisa menjadi nilai plus untuk Indonesia, dan akhirnya many foreign actually now
Curious.
curious, and then they come, and then they know, oh, Indonesia is a wonderful.
Sorry. Thank you. Any else?
I think that's all.
Thank you, Zahra. Okay, I move to Geza. Okay, how do you think about our terms, goal terms, slang, jargon? I mean, like abroad country, learn our languages.
Yeah, for myself, I have maybe like, I think I have to expand my slang to the world. I mean, at least they have to know about the slang for our country, because that's what make our country know by the foreign language. Maybe from the specific aspect, like maybe for the language, because we have so many languages. Maybe it can be good to our country to like introduce our language. We have so many things. We kind of unique language, like for a slang or jargon itself. So I think it's very good, because at least we have to use it in the good way. I mean, for example, like based on my experience when I'm on gaming, live streaming, so many things that people understand about the slang, but in the rude way. I cannot mention it in here. I mean, I think you already understand what I say. Like,
give it on yourself.
I mean,
after this we talk.
I mean, that's what I want to change. I mean, we have to make it in a positive ways to introduce our country. I think that's our job for our, maybe for the live streamer. We have to use a polite way to give them the slang word or jargon, because they know about us from the languages. I mean, if we have many good language, good delivery with our language, they will have a good things about us. So I mean, it's okay if they learn about our jargon, but make it sure that our jargon is in the positive things, not in the negative things. Because I mean, I saw many things that live streamer use that bad words for the slang itself, and many people maybe from another country think that, oh, Indonesian is so rude, but we are not. I mean, just maybe for some people, not everyone. So I mean,
just give good image.
Yeah, good image. I mean, we have to change. We start from us, from ourselves.
But the Indonesian of netizen of Indonesia is very barbar, you know.
I know, because I'm a netizen
the
too.
top one in the world.
Really, because I'm a netizen too. I mean, I understand about what kind of Indonesian netizen itself. I mean, we cannot change everyone in Indonesia, but at least we can change from ourselves, our friends. Just make a good, positive image for ourselves.
Okay, thank you, guys. Okay, what about you, Zahra? No.
Sorry,
An. Okay. Do you get the point? The question?
Yes.
Okay, please.
So I think if another country started to use our slang, I mean our language, it means that it could be a warning for us. Same as what Kak Gasa previously said, that it can be a promotion to another people about the uniqueness of our language. So it's a warning for us as a generation Z generation to make it more polite. And then for Gen Alpha, actually many of them in high school, they only sometimes just follow the old one. So we are as the old one, if we feel old.
Oh no, say like that. You're still young.
To use or
you're very young.
a good slang.
God.
Just a good slang.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Okay, thank you. And what about you, brother? Okay. Do you get the point, right?
Could you repeat once?
Okay. How do you think about the people? I mean, like the abroad country learn our language is special for slang, gaul terms, jargon.
I guess they have positive side, and also it has also negative side. Say for example, let's talk about the positive side. Let's say if some, I mean the foreigners, say for example, foreigner coming from England, for example, say bestie, say for example, I guess that's okay. I mean, if he or me want to get closer, okay, to work together, okay, I guess that's it. It's gonna be more effective to work and to finish our, say for example, if we have the same project, say for example. And the negative side, like our Gaza said that
kalau aku lagi like swipe like
when playing a game, sometimes the children doesn't only follow the term without trying to understanding it. We're not trying to understand it. So they the kids, because generally happen this negative side happen to the kids. Okay, they use it. They're using it in wrong way. Okay,
They
so
just observe. There is the filter.
yeah, and even finally, eventually, the kids also convey or tell this to their parent, and their parent know about the term. In the other hand, the kids or their son, they don't know. That's the problem.
Okay.
So I guess we have to that's the negative side. I mean, we have to teach our kids not to play or not to play game. In this case, we have don't always to play game, and also we have to teach our children to first learn and understand, not share. Not share or express something
Be
that you don't know.
wise, share by wise.
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess that's it.
Thank you.
you.
Okay, thank you guys for coming. Give a applause for
Thank you.
us. Thank you for coming, guys. Thank you for Gaza, Fajar. Thank you, Zahra. Thank you, Anne, for coming
thanks,
here. And of course, our English discussion is very interesting. That's all our discussion in Smartfm 101.1, the Spirit of Indonesia. And of course, see you for the next week as Tuesday at 7 p.m. See you. Bye bye.
Bye. See you.